This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. This Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern on CBS with playoff elimination on the line. The most physical, fiercest, and competitive basketball in the world. Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson must win to make the playoffs. And breakout star Dwight Howard of the LA Riot will battle Gary Payton's Boston squad in a do-or-die match for both teams. 6 teams are alive for 4 spots and all must win. There's no crying in the Big 3. And the no-holds-barred action starts Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Presented by iHeart.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Vikings football is back. Come find our Mall of America street team each day at Vikings training camp to find out how you could win awesome prizes, including Mall of America mystery cards or tickets to an upcoming Vikings game. Get all the details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Marnie's going to bite the big apple. Don't mind the maggots.
Seriously. Don't mind the maggots.
Don't mind the maggots.
I was just telling Hawk I will be in New York next week. New York!
What are you doing there?
The Lynx and Liberty, the 4th and final meeting, and the 3rd in a row.
Yeah.
There's a studio conflict, so Leah Bielsen and I will be at Barclays Center in Brooklyn to call Liberty and Lynx, and the game is on Tuesday. So we'll be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to account for travel. So I won't see you next Tuesday, guys.
Oh, great.
I'll be taking a bite out of the Big Apple.
Don't mind the maggots.
Don't mind them.
You don't get that reference. I'm sorry.
No, is that a movie?
Bones?
Is it from a movie?
It's a song, right?
A shattered. Shadube. Shattered. It's Rolling Stones. Bite the Big Apple. Don't mind the maggots.
Yes.
All due respect to the Rolling Stones, that's a terrible lyric.
Well, I think that he's not really talking about an apple and maggots. I think he's trying to say enjoy the city, even though it's kind of filthy. Okay. But, I look deep at stuff.
So be like, hey, walk on the streets. Don't mind the rats.
Yeah, but he's not actually talking about real rats.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's probably talking about the system.
Or snitches.
Or Big Brother.
Yeah. Snitches.
Don't mind the rats.
I can't believe that show is still going.
That show is terrible. And I love Survivor. Big Brother's a terrible show.
Is it?
Oh, it's just unwatchable.
I used to love it, but it's like, it's gotten weird.
They still have like the 24/7 cam thing you can log into.
Calm down. There's other ways to watch men sleep.
Yeah, but there's something he likes about it.
Something we like about it, Hawk.
All right. I mean, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on in the world. Let's see how the other half lives.
Plus, you just watch them make food in the kitchen or go swimming in the pool.
Or,
Actually, now that I think about it, we were all just stalking these people.
Yeah. It's like the Truman Show.
Yeah, and they're the guys of a game show.
Yep. They know, though.
May I do the nudes?
Sure.
You have nudes?
Yeah.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
You think it ain't presented by the St. Paul Saints? I said that weird. Sorry. The St. Pio. That's a French person talking about the Saints. The St. Pio Saints hit the road to begin a 6-game series against the Omaha Storm Chasers at Warner Park tonight. They're 51-61. Taj Bradley starts for the St. Paul Saints tonight.
We will be watching that at Twins Daily.
And who dat? Who is Taj Bradley?
Taj Bradley is who they got in return for Griffin Jacks.
As a test, I knew that.
From the Tampa Rays. He is a high upside arm who's had some off and on success with the Rays and was recently sent down just before the trade deadline. But a lot of talent, was definitely like a top 25 prospect as recently as a year or two ago. Hasn't really found it yet. Found a sustained success in the major leagues. So they've put him at AAA to work with him for a little while, but I wouldn't be shocked if we see him in September playing for the Twins at some point.
Well, there you go. I'm going to give you a real news story first. This matters, okay? Mm-hmm. On August 7th, 2025, following the pursuit of two subjects, Canine Officer Karma for the Isanti County Sheriff's Department began showing signs of medical distress. He did not make physical contact with either individual involved in the pursuit, did not come in contact with any controlled substances. Canine Karma was initially brought to a treatment facility in Blaine when symptoms first appeared. He was later transferred to a second facility in Golden Valley where he was kept overnight with a 60% chance of recovery. Sadly, the prognosis declined to 20% overnight, and on the afternoon of August 8th, 2025, Canine Karma was pronounced deceased. The cause of death has been determined to be heat stroke. Didn't know doggies could pass away from heat stroke. Had no idea.
No, I did.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Yeah. Canine Karma will be returned to the agency during the week of August 18th. A funeral procession and public service will be held in his honor. Details of the procession route will be shared once finalized. Thank you to our friends at the Isanti County Sheriff's Office for forwarding this along to me, and our deepest condolences and respect to Canine Officer Karma. Doggies, man. Doggies. I really didn't know doggies could pass away from heat. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right?
I mean,
they're animals,
almost
right?
any mammal can.
Yeah, right. I just never thought about it, but there you go. So thank you for passing that along, and our thoughts are with you guys. That's got to be hard, man. Oof. Goodness sakes. So that's a real news story, Corey. I don't do them often, but I told you I was going to try today.
That was a real one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so that's that. Let me move away from that, if you don't mind.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stress you out.
No, it's just sad.
It is very sad.
What else you got?
I got this. St. Helena's Church in South Minneapolis was hit by lightning early Saturday morning, causing some damage to the building. The church's cross was destroyed by a lightning strike 10 years ago. This strike hit the other side of the building.
Well,
you're just full of good news.
Someone's got some repenting to do.
Those can be super expensive. I grew up in this little community called Hill Valley. We got a clock tower that got struck by lightning, like in the, 50s.
In the 50s, right? Yeah.
And then, like 30-ish or so years later, they still hadn't come up with the money to replace the freaking clock tower.
Yeah.
Funny.
So I can't imagine what this church is going through. My guess is they're going to do some kind of a GoFundMe or something.
Yeah. St. Helena's Catholic Church pastor says, we better straighten up. No, he didn't say that. I apologize for that. Estimates the damage cost about $20,000 to repair. How about being struck by lightning not once but twice?
You gotta do some reckoning with the lower.
I guess. The Labubu trend.
Oh, God.
They're everywhere.
Maybe heading to the Mall of America. I am a little too proud of the fact that I have no idea what they even look like.
I'm the same way. I don't
even know what they look like.
You've probably seen them, but you didn't know. They look almost identical to the creatures from Where the Wild Things Are, if you've ever read that book as a child.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, they look very similar to those. They're often on people's backpacks or
picture
purses.
them wearing like an infant's onesie with like a with a hood.
Weird doing that.
Okay, but it looks like they're wearing pajamas.
Okay.
I'm just going to wait till South Park does it.
Oh, man.
I
finally watched the first 2 episodes.
My gosh.
Oh, boy.
My gosh.
Okay, speaking of dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Take the politics out of it, which is hard to because they're leaning heavily into politics right now, right? Heavily. Every time animated Christy Gnome shot a dog, I almost pissed my pants.
And the one was Super Dog.
And the dog that was in heaven, so it had already died. God dang. I texted Sauce middle of the episode. I'm like, I'm going to hell because I'm laughing every time she's lighting up one of these dogs. And I hate when dogs die.
I know.
We just talked about one. It's terrible. Everybody hates when dogs die.
Man. And you know what?
Well, almost everybody.
I guess if there's no rules, then there's no rules for anybody, right?
Right.
And that's kind of the point. Okay. Back to the news.
Unbelievable start to the season.
Wow, yeah. Anyway,
0 Fs given.
Pop Mart, the designer of the toy brand of Viral Dolls, is headed to the Mall of America later this year. It'll be the first brick and mortar store in Minnesota. The dolls have become a trending sensation, some reselling for thousands of dollars. Now, again, I know nothing about this, but Mars, maybe you do. I don't know, maybe you all do. Is this the kind of thing that by the time the brick and mortar store gets here, they'll be old news?
Yes.
No, but
so?
it's not going to be there in a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
It is definitely just a trend. But Max, as you know too, these kids fall head over heels like every generation does. But now I think even with the internet and social media, it's even quicker. They fall head over heels for something, lose their minds, and 3 months later they don't even remember the words they were using 3 months before. They move on so much quicker than even we did because there's something else right in front of them. So, I mean,
it is something, isn't it? I mean, the earliest I can remember of something like this was when my niece Brittany was very little, and it was Cabbage Patch Dolls.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But some of those
things...
things...
like those, Marnes?
Oh, yeah.
All in on Cabbage Patch Dolls?
Oh, yes. Ariel Diane. She was a real special gal in my childhood.
Whatever happened to her?
That's what you want, is a doll named Diane.
Yeah.
It's her middle name.
It just sounds...
Show some respect.
I'm just saying, it just sounds...
Oh, my gosh, did she pass?
So much older.
A little ditty about Ariel Diane.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No, get her away from him.
Was she in a limo?
Oh, my God. That would have been the Garbage Pail Kid version.
My favorite joke of all time, Marnie, is just the worst joke. I'm not a fan of it. You want to hear it?
Obviously.
You hate this. For the record, though, you hate this joke.
I can't believe anybody even thought this up.
Right, it's not even close to funny.
Whoever thought this is going to get struck by lightning twice in a calendar year.
That doesn't happen.
Terrible, terrible joke. Do you want to hear it?
Of course.
For some reason, I mean this. This is the only joke I remember my whole life. This is the only joke I've ever remembered. I don't know why. So, Mother Teresa passed away.
Oh, boy. Good start. Good start.
When she goes to heaven. And she gets there and, God, this is a terrible joke. I am offended.
By the way, I just got an email. Somebody just sent me this exact joke.
Oh, good.
These are not the emails that the Power Trip wants to get.
Want these emails.
Wait till you hear this email. Chris, why don't you just read it?
I'll read it. This is from
Don't
Paul.
send us these emails.
This is from Paul and Edina.
Try
Do not
living in
send these,
Edina.
Paul. Mother Teresa goes to heaven. And she gets there and she's real proud to be there, you know. And she gets her halo. She's like, that's great. She's wandering around and she sees Princess Diana. She's like, oh, cool. You know, she did some good work. You know?
Yeah.
But she notices. And, she, you know, Mother Teresa's trying her best to be good. But Princess Diana's halo is much bigger than hers. And she's like, this is ridiculous. And she tries not to be offended. She's like, the whole time, she's like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be, you know, not the kind of person that cares about such things. But so she finally, one day, she can't take it anymore. She goes up to Gabriel. Gabriel, I'm so sorry. I know that I shouldn't care about this stuff. In fact, this is the kind of thing that I definitely shouldn't care about. But, you know, I washed feet, you know. I didn't eat anything. I gave and gave and gave. But I got this tiny, tiny halo. And there's Princess Diana. And she's got a giant halo. What did she do to deserve that? And Gabriel goes, Mother Teresa, that's a steering wheel.
Oh. Is this a joke?
That's a terrible, terrible joke. That's the worst joke I've ever heard.
Lame attempt at humor,
it's
swing and a miss.
Terrible joke. And I don't know who could even
Stop
come up
sending us emails like
with
that.
stuff
That's
like that.
inappropriate.
That's from Paul and Edina.
Yep. Try living in Edina. It's tough.
Terrible.
It's too soon, Paul.
I'm sorry that you heard
tact.
that. I know. Get some tact.
Terrible.
Terrible joke. Why is that the only joke I ever remember? Because I'm offended by it. I don't like it.
Because you keep getting emailed the same joke over and over.
God, it's a terrible joke. Why did I tell you a joke about that?
Is this a joke?
Why did you want to hear that, Marty?
I don't remember asking.
You're sick, Marnes.
You really have. You've changed. And that's the news.
That was the news.
Yeah, thank you.
Sports. Next. Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
The reviews and ratings are in, and Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. This Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern on CBS, with playoff elimination on the line, the stars will be flocking to Los Angeles to witness the most physical, fiercest, and competitive basketball in the world. Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson must win over Houston to make the playoffs, reeling from last week's savage beating at the hands of Chicago's possessed Montrezl Harrell. Last time these teams met, Miami beat Houston, but they are a dangerous team having their manhood at stake. Then breakout star Dwight Howard of the LA Riot will battle Gary Payton's Boston squad in a do-or-die match for both teams. Will LA avenge their previous shocking loss to perennial basketball Boston rivals to survive? 6 teams are allowed for 4 spots and all must win. Don't miss the Big 3, the 3-on-3 basketball league everyone is talking about. There's no crying in the Big 3, and the no-holds-barred action starts Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, followed by 2 games on Vice starting at 6:30 Eastern, presented by iHeart.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with 0 sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
Lenovo is built for creators who don't wait for inspiration. They chase it. With inventive tech, built-in AI tools, and seamless performance, Lenovo devices powered by Intel Core Ultra processors are designed to bring your wildest ideas to life faster. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Enjoy flexible financing, rewards on every purchase, and free shipping. And students get special offers when you create an account at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney-designed, state-specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control. Without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will. Fan.
I'm just telling it like it is. Hey, welcome back to Power 2 Morning Show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm real good, thank you.
Nobody ever asks how you are.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Hold on. I'm signing on.
That was
How crazy, right?
Oh, man.
Such a giant part of our life at one point.
It was the best.
Yeah.
And the worst.
Well, at the time.
At that point, it was the best.
It was the best.
When it wasn't connected.
Yeah.
When you're just waiting.
Or someone picked up the phone in the middle of it. Yep.
Get off the phone!
I'm gaming.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Oh, you weren't gaming on AOL?
No.
Good luck with that.
Right.
You might have been downloading
Addictinggames.com, maybe.
No, you were waiting for a photoshopped nude to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I haven't heard of that website in years.
Addictinggames.com.
Oh, man. Now I got like mini clip in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs World. What was the other one? There was another one that had all the funny video. Funnyjunk.com.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, man.
The early internet was the wild, wild west.
Crazy. So what's the deal with AOL right now? It's gone now, or they're killing it? What is the deal?
Yeah.
I thought it was already gone.
They announced that they're disabling dial-up service, I think September 20th is what they said.
I wouldn't have known that was a thing.
Me neither. I think yesterday I read they said something like 160,000 or something people still use dial-up.
Well,
Man, that's going to be a really dark day for Wisconsin.
And for somebody that we all know who still uses their email.
Hi, PA.
That's a good point. I hope the email's sticking around, right?
I would guess. I mean, he's used it as long as I've known him, and I've known him 25 years.
Changing email addresses is annoying.
It is
jarring.
Just stay with whatever you're.
It is, yeah.
I don't know why people get so upset. What does it matter?
Well, there's still Hotmails out there.
Well,
Hell
I'm
yeah,
Yahoo.
Man.
Yeah.
What's your email?
I've got two of them. I have my married name at Yahoo and my maiden name at Yahoo.
So one's for your side pieces?
Yeah, duh.
So
I'm not an idiot.
Marnie Jamaica at yahoo.com.
Wow. How do you spell that?
Isn't that your maiden name? No?
No.
You're close.
No.
You're close. I've had that email address for 30 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I've had the same phone number for about 25, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've only ever had my phone number that I have now.
No kidding.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Like, are we gonna have like the same phone number for like 80 years
and still not know anyone's?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Thank you.
Do you believe that love is overrated, Zach?
Sometimes depends on what song I'm listening to.
What about you, Maxo?
Yeah, but I romanticize love, but also I do think it's overrated at times.
A new dating survey, Corey, by matchmaking service Talkify says 46% of Gen Zers who choose long-term financial stability over romance, and almost 1 in 3 said they'd even take back an ex if they got rich, if that ex got rich. The survey also found that 1 in 10 Gen Z women say their ideal match should make $200,000 or more, and most won't settle for less than $80,000. Millennials, on the other hand, have no problem with a broken, magical relationship. 59% choosing love over financial security.
Anybody want to take this one?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't know what you're going to say.
You're the money guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you mean I'm the money
Your
guy?
money. You don't even know in your money.
You're the financial expert. Money guy.
No. Sasha says that I am because that's compared to him.
Yeah, and compared to me,
Corey
compared
knows
to Hawk.
stocks. Well, yeah, I have some.
Yeah, you the best of the lousiest, but
right, best of the lousiest, lousiest of the worst. It's funny. I won't name names, but some of us were having this exact conversation yesterday.
Yeah,
and we were talking about the idea again that if I was ever single, financial literacy would be the thing that would turn me on the most. That's the number one quality I would look for in the next mate would be, do you understand how money works? Yeah. Well, then let's go.
So she could be a 6, but if she's financially illiterate, that bumps her up to an 8?
Yeah, that's the equivalent of being low maintenance. Absolutely.
I love the word.
Did I just say that on the air? Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Inside jokes.
Two like people when it comes to money. If you're too alike,
agree.
Not great.
We said the same
Not
thing
great.
yesterday. If it's two people that spend like nuts, they're going to be broke. If it's two people that don't spend any money, what fun is that?
Right.
You do have to have some balance.
Mm-hmm.
I just think you have to have the same concept of spending versus wasting, and like,
Sure.
how are we going to treat money? Not just, like, I don't care if one person's a little bit crazier than the other. I think that's healthy.
How
I married
far apart would you say, of a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being spendy, 1 being savvy, how far apart are you and Angie in your basic philosophy?
That's pretty much like
Daily life.
asking Frodo, how long's the walk to Mordor?
Is it 1 in 10?
I mean, I think it's...
You're not a 1, though.
No, not
You're
at
like
all.
a 3, maybe a 4.
Are we still talking about financial?
I don't know. Am I at least low maintenance?
Bumps up to a 6.
No, I spend money like crazy. I just don't like to think that I waste it. And that's where I think her and
that's
I
fine.
differ.
But are you more of a 4 and a 6? 2 and 8?
I don't think.
3 and 15?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. So, but in your household, Matt, right? Is it Matt?
It's Matt. Yeah, very good.
Matt's got a spreadsheet, right?
Yeah.
So he
that goes out 15 years. So it's
he's watching.
We love Matt.
He's watching every dollar, correct?
Yes.
So is he the stingier of the two of you? You're the spender. He's the saver.
1,000%.
1,000%. Where do you guys rate on that scale of saving versus recklessly spending?
We're probably a 4 and 6.
Okay. See, that's probably healthy.
Wait,
that's what I'm saying on the air. Just
okay, got
just
it.
in case anyone's writing
Off
it down.
the air, you'll tell us the real numbers.
No, we're pretty close, but he's definitely more. I mean, our daughter will come home from somewhere and he'll be like, "Why'd you spend $14.72?" She'll be like, I don't have to eat, and she didn't have any money, so I bought her some nuggets. Okay, it's like the daily credit card check, which is smart. You should be, but he checks like the statement of the credit card daily.
Ooh.
So if there's a fraudulent charge, we'll know immediately.
Man.
Is that not a normal
thing?
No.
So that's one of the best and worst things I've ever done as well. Is I set the automatic alert, so anytime there's a transaction on my card, I get an email saying exactly how much. For the exact reason you just said, is just to make sure there's
every purchase on your credit card.
Yep,
I have an email.
Yep.
So gas station.
Yep.
Does your family use the credit card? What a waste
of time.
Oh my god!
No, but 99 times out of 100, there's nothing to worry about. But there was a charge about 2 months ago that I had to immediately call. I had to cancel my card because somebody had charged,
and you knew it immediately.
Immediately, within 30 seconds, I'm like, that's a large amount. I texted Angie and I go, "Did you just spend?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "Whoops." So I wouldn't have caught it otherwise.
Yeah. So that's smart. That's smart.
But like I said, so that's the good part is you immediately catch fraud if you're checking your email often enough to see what's going on. The bad part is what you're hinting at is that then it's like I feel like I'm big brothering every single purchase they make, and I'm constantly reminded how much they're spending, and that's a mental drain. Like, geez, slow down.
Hard to play poker with your phone just
100%
constantly going off with new credit card transactions.
Every time you feel like you're making progress, you're like, I'm losing money, although my chips are increasing, but I'm bleeding. No, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But I think it's smart. But by the way, what Chris brought up is not necessarily what we're talking about, right? Because
I don't remember what I was saying.
It's not even just financial literacy. It's the idea that you're not. We're not talking about your generation finding mates that are financially literate. You're talking about people that are truly making significant money versus not making significant money to sacrifice for love. Like, would you have somebody that's essentially making minimum wage for love, or would you rather just hold out and wait for somebody that's making 6 figures plus? And your generation says I guess we don't necessarily care.
You know what?
Which is interesting.
Marrying for love is a relatively new human ideal.
And it's specifically mostly like a Western thing.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of places in the world, love is not a prerequisite for marriage.
For sure.
It's a battlefield.
Yeah, no, I mean, for years and years and years and years, we married. If we married at all, we coupled up in order to prolong the family name and the family line. Yeah. So
and I bet some of those people fell in love.
Nope.
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
They did. And it was beautiful, and I'd like to see a movie on that.
No.
Yeah. Love is a construct of modern humanity and movies and songs and books, and it's impossible to live up to and doesn't exist.
Doing all right.
Well, Martins, in the animal kingdom, monogamy is not super common.
Right.
Keep talking. Keep talking, Corey.
I mean, I think based on the show Friends, I'm pretty sure lobsters hook up for life, right?
Oh, you'll marry lobster.
I think lobsters are a one-time thing. I think penguins are the same way.
Penguins.
So there's a handful of animals that are like, all right, I'm stuck with you. It's you and me for the rest of the time. Everybody else is like, what season is it?
Yeah. It's gone
mating season? Well, then I want you, and I want you, and I want you, and they're not asking the other deer like, are you financially literate?
That one over there stopped to pick something up.
Interesting. That was exactly what I was looking for. Oh, man. Stupid deer. Stupid. Oh, I almost hit a deer this morning. That's crazy you brought it up. And
With your fist?
This is going to sound like I'm making a joke. I swear I'm not using this word just to say this. I've never hunted. I have no concept of like what a big buck versus a small buck looks like outside a big buck hunter.
Yeah.
I missed a deer by probably 15 feet. It ran right in front of me, kind of in the dark too. Like it came out of, I didn't see it until the last second. Giant rack. No, I'm not going for the joke there.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa, because 9 times out of 10 when a deer runs in front of me, it looks like it's a doe. I'm like, this one had a rack, and I'm like, whoa. So like it to the point where it caught me off guard. That would have been a mess. That thing was gigantic. I have no idea how rare that is in the cities, but I don't know if I've ever seen a deer run through like that.
You don't see them when somebody has struck one and it's on the side of the road. You never see
almost never. I'm with you. You're right. It's almost always a female.
I wonder if that's an innate thing that the deer has, and they know if they are a buck, they just stay like deeper in the woods.
I think if deer could talk, we'd hear a lot of times right before they got hit, "Get away from me with that thing! For God's sakes! I'm going to run across traffic!"
So, Marnie, wait a minute. Hang on. That was a very rosy-esque take. Are you saying that the male deer are smarter and that the women deer just run in front of cars? Is that what you're saying? Their sense of direction is so bad? Man, that would have been... man.
I think it's about their financial literacy.
Scared the crap out of me, though.
Call back.
I've hit two? I think I've hit 2 in my life. It sucks. You guys ever done it?
Oh,
it's the worst.
Yeah.
I haven't been the driver. I've been in a car that's hit, 2 different times, but I've not been the driver.
Yeah. Bonus, you?
I don't think so.
You ever come close? You ever come close on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Not real close. Close enough where I was like, oh, damn, there's a deer in the road.
I've seen them in the ditch before, and it scares the hell out of you.
Yeah.
On a motorcycle. It's terrifying.
By the way, here, like just over the freeway.
Like St. Louis Park.
St. Louis Park.
Oh,
Highway
no
100.
kidding.
You're on the frontage road there.
Wow.
I've come across deer. Yeah.
Wow. Corey, were you on a highway?
No, just neighborhood street, like a mile from my house.
I got hit by a deer, which might be the dumbest deer on the planet. Literally ran into the side of the car.
Yep.
Well, you were stopped?
Well, no, while we were driving, and it was Chad's car, but you were up storm chasing up by your Lindstrom or whatever, and
mine Lindstrom.
Or no, it was Scandia, and
that's close
thing
enough.
Came out of nowhere and just there was like deer hair in his headlights and along the side of the whole side of the car. I think the deer was fine. It kind of it limped away.
I'm sure it was fine.
Had to be a
It's like those bunnies, right? I mean,
yeah, they're normally fine when they run full speed into a piece of metal.
I honestly, I had the same thing happen to me once, Zach. This sounds like I'm starting to joke, but I'm not. I watched a deer like from 3 football fields away running across the field. I'm like, he's not going to. And he did. Ran right into the side of the car. Ran right into it. It was like it was meant to be.
He had a long day.
That one was not fine.
You should go find that deer and run into him.
Yeah.
As he was doing it, he was like, love is a construct.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Terrifying.
That was sports.
Yeah. And is it true? I know we say this every time I ever bring this up, but is it true that kangaroo are like deer in Australia, that there's that many of them?
I believe so, yeah.
For sure.
You've been there, right?
I would say maybe even more so.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems impossible, doesn't it? Seeing one would freak me out. Imagine seeing as many as you see deer over
It would be
there.
awesome.
Crazy.
They're not nice.
They're scary.
Yeah.
Well,
but they can be nice, though.
They drown dogs, man. Screw those.
They drown dogs.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like, literally?
Yeah, they like jump on them.
What?
They'll jump on them, they'll drag them into the water, and they'll just sit there.
They'll do that with people, too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they carnivores?
And then what? Eat them or just?
No, I think they just do it for the love of the game.
They like bubbles.
Hey, don't walk on their turf.
We got rubber duckies. They have real dogs.
Can you imagine, like, if you got shredded by a great white shark or a saltwater crocodile or something, you'd be like, man, that sucked. I went swimming in the wrong place and I got eaten. Can you imagine if you're just walking along the beach and a kangaroo grabs you by the neck and just drowns you? What happened to Zach? It's a really strong kangaroo.
Really
just
weird,
just choked him to death, basically, and shoved him underwater.
Tough break.
He liked the choking part. The drowning part was
went a little too far.
That is safe word. More of the Power Trip Morning Show with John Bonus and Marnie Gellner after this on The Fan.
The reviews and ratings are in, and Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. This Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern on CBS, with playoff elimination on the line, the stars will be flocking to Los Angeles to witness the most physical, fiercest, and competitive basketball in the world. Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson must win over Houston to make the playoffs, reeling from last week's savage beating at the hands of Chicago's possessed Montrezl Harrell. Last time these teams met, Miami beat Houston, but they are a dangerous team having their manhood at stake. Then breakout star Dwight Howard of the LA Riot will battle Gary Payton's Boston squad in a do-or-die match for both teams. Will LA avenge their previous shocking loss to perennial basketball Boston rivals to survive? 6 teams are allowed for 4 spots and all must win. Don't miss the Big 3, the 3-on-3 basketball league everyone is talking about. There's no crying in the Big 3, and the no-holds-barred action starts Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, followed by 2 games on Vice starting at 6:30 Eastern, presented by iHeart.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with 0 sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
Lenovo is built for creators who don't wait for inspiration. They chase it. With inventive tech, built-in AI tools, and seamless performance, Lenovo devices powered by Intel Core Ultra processors are designed to bring your wildest ideas to life faster. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Enjoy flexible financing, rewards on every purchase, and free shipping. And students get special offers when you create an account at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney-designed, state-specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
You can watch the Power Trip Morning Show every day on YouTube, KFAN.com/watch is a direct way to do that. Be sure to subscribe to us as well while you're on there and join in on the chat and have some fun with us. Start at 5:30 now, not just 8. How cool is that, guys?
Well, I think it's impressive that you're switching the buttons while you're sitting right there.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. I'm
Camera 1, camera 4.
Camera 4.
Take 3. Ready 3.
Camera 1,
ready 2.
camera
Stand by
2.
2. Take 2.
Did the Rangers broadcast? They do like behind the scenes in their truck of what like a walk-off home runs and stuff and what it's like in there. You've seen it yourself with the Twins. It's unbelievable what they do.
The amount of people talking and doing their jobs at the same time is incredible. The live TV trucks stress me out.
Crazy.
And it's like that from the time the game starts till it ends. Actually, before, because there's probably a pregame show. But everybody knows what's going on. It sounds like chaos, and it's not.
I was saying this to you and Elizabeth Reese last week. I don't think that TV people get enough credit because, some people, it's like, oh, it's cool. You got a cool job. Can't be that hard. You guys make it look easy, and that's the magic of it, right? It's so much more difficult than people think. Elizabeth and Marnie happen to be two of the best in the business, but I'm just saying in general, it's hard to make it look that easy. It's tricky.
Well, thanks.
Lots to worry about.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but yeah, trying to simplify it. Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We're especially compared to radio where we just sit down and BS for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
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 There's really no thought to it at all.
No.
Good to know.
The TV's way more organized. There's like Excel spreadsheets, and so I'm like, I thought we'd just sit down and talk. Yeah. I remember like one of my first days at Fox, like, so what kind of what organization system do you guys use? Like, do you guys? I was like, we literally just show up 5 minutes before the show. Sometimes I don't even see them before I get on the air with them. Like, we don't do any of that.
We've got this meat sauce robot. We just hit buttons.
Yeah, right.
We are when I do a pregame show, it's a 4-segment show, and we get to the end of segment 1, and the producer will say, "We're 40 seconds heavy." So we're gonna that's how precise it is that you're trying to hit every mark.
For him to say.
It's time shaming.
And then I say, "Don't call me heavy."
Here's something that you guys might not believe. I do work on this show. I mean, I know you guys just show up and don't do blank.
Exactly.
But I do spend a little time thinking about the show I've been doing for 25 years. Never mind, though. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Love that you think it's easy. Appreciate it. Let's do Vikings news.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco. Your Turkey Sesame Pro.
Perfect example. I can't stress enough how little I looked into the Vikings for this segment. I think we play this week.
I mean, I wouldn't brag about that. You're the home of the Vikings.
That's what makes this show great. We like to get sports wrong. Every day is like a snowflake.
Strange enough, I did load in some audio.
What?
TJ Hawkinson is excited about the joint practices that start tomorrow.
Obviously, just going head-to-head with, another defense, starters, and other football teams, they really put you into the position for you to find out who you are and what you're about. And so, yeah, it's just fun to come out and see a different face across the ball from you a little bit.
Yeah. See? And Jonathan Allen, he's our defensive tackle. He is excited as well because New England comes to town tomorrow.
I think it's good to go against other guys. I think sometimes when you go against the same guy over and over again, you start to learn each other's tendencies, each other's moves, and get a little stale. So anytime you get to go against another team, especially a team like this who's definitely going to be physical, we know Coach Vrabel, we kind of know what the mentality he wants the team to have. It's going to be a good test for us, and, we're excited for it.
Did Vrabel coach the Patriots at one point, like as a D coordinator or something like that?
I think he was on the staff. I think he's on the
team at one point.
He's on the staff right now, actually, I believe.
Yeah, he's the coach now.
Oh, I didn't know he's the head coach. Yeah, okay. He was like a coordinator.
Yeah.
The guys on ESPN, guys and gals on ESPN are doing the some fantasy football marathon, right? Doing whatever, getting everybody pumped for their drafts and things like that. And they just flashed up the top 10 defenses and special teams for 2025. Everybody's raving about the old Minnesota Vikings defense so far this camp. Where do you believe ESPN projects the Vikings to be for defense and special teams in the world of fantasy football?
Defense, 6.
9.
Are you saying no?
I'm going to say it specifically for fantasy. I'm going to say like 13, 14.
2.
I got an 8.
Nobody got it. 4th. Oh, 4th. So they also believe that all this hype is real.
Let's go.
Good.
I mean, again, on paper, this team is loaded. At camp, everybody's saying the defense is light years ahead of the offense, and every year we hear that, and then every year we find out that camp's not always reality. But we'll see. They're supposed to be really good. Again, if everybody is, because Kwesi bought low on a lot of these guys based on injury or age. Let's hope they're all what we think they're. Everybody says Hargrave is killing it.
Yeah.
Specifically, that Hargrave is just on fire. And Bonus, you probably know a little bit about him, being a former Eagle. You're looking at me like you've never heard the name?
I don't. I'd pay that much attention to the Eagles. I try not to pay too much attention to the Eagles.
Our buddy Alec Lewis has put out his projected 53. And he does have Max Brosmer beating out Brett Rippon for that third quarterback spot. That'd be fun, right? Yeah. He has Xavier Scott beating out Ty Chandler. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's another one on here that might surprise us a little bit. I think there was one more that I thought was interesting. Stay with me, everybody. Stay with me. Brian Asamoah looks like he might not make it, according to Alec Lewis. Eric Wilson and Kobe King might beat him out for a linebacker spot. That's a disappointment. Asamoah is somebody we drafted pretty high to only play special teams. So we'll see
super nice guy.
Yeah, good dude, man. Good dude. The kid who had 2 interceptions last week, how do you say it? Halasi?
Yeah, I think
anyway.
Khaleesi. The mother of dragons.
They have him not making it onto the roster. But Alec Lewis, if you want to see his projected 53, if you're into that kind of thing, it's on The Athletic as we speak. Strange enough, J.J. McCarthy will make the squad.
Oh, wow.
He does have him.
Jeez.
Plot twist.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. What were you going to ask there, Zach?
Well, how many interceptions does that guy need to make the squad?
I know. It's a good question.
What's the point of preseason then?
It's almost like you're becoming self-aware. If he had 6, would he have made the team? I don't know.
And by the way, I spoke about it this morning, but for those of you who were fans of his, like we were on the Power Trip Morning Show, our thoughts with Alexander Madison as he was placed on injured reserve after injuring his neck during Miami's preseason opener against the Bears on Sunday. Madison had surgery on his neck after being taken by ambulance to a local hospital. He was injured when he landed on his head during a 21-yard reception early in the fourth quarter.
Did you guys see the play? I have not seen it. I didn't see the play. I just saw the aftermath. I just saw him down on the ground and people attending to him, but I didn't see him actually fall.
Yeah. So good dude, and we're hoping he's okay. That's if they take you straight to the hospital and give you a surgery on your neck, that's a scary thing.
Is there any information about whether or not he has moved his extremities?
It doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to guess he has. I would think that they would mention that, but
what happened to the Detroit Lions player?
He ended up having a concussion, I believe. And I believe that was it, thankfully.
That's great news.
Yeah, I know. That was obviously everybody was scared to death for him. So, scary. Anybody? No?
I'm trying to read about Marnie's question about Madison with the extremities and stuff. I haven't seen.
She's always asking.
But isn't it not incredible that that's the impact in the game of football, that just 2 players colliding can cause that seizure, and how that's just ugh.
Well, I mean, either way, Marnes,
violent.
Right off the bat in this article, he is expected to make a full recovery. So my guess is all things are trending the right way. It's just, but they have already said he's out for the year.
Yeah.
So it's serious enough to say immediate surgery done for the year.
We're talking about Alexander
Madison.
Yeah,
but expected to make a full recovery.
And when you hear immediate neck surgery, you're like, oh, God.
Yes.
So that's wonderful.
Yeah, and the Detroit Lions defensive back Maurice Norris shared positive news on social media Saturday morning after suffering a serious injury in the fourth quarter of the team's second preseason game against the Falcons. Said he was fine.
And that is a tough watch. We talked about this yesterday because he was seizuring while they were trying to get him on the.
Was that a knee to the head? Is that right? I believe it was something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he had multiple limbs moving in directions out of his control. It looked like he was in big trouble.
Man,
that is frightening.
Yep, terrible to watch.
Had a traumatic impact on the other player's knee to his head. Yep, that's what it says. Oof. But he's going to be fine.
Hey, so Twin Cities Live yesterday. Ben Lieber was live at TCO.
Until he got kneed in the head.
He did.
Yeah.
That poor knee.
God dang it. Now I'm forgetting the guy's name. The one of the team physicians. Something Larson. Sorry to...
Dr. Larson.
You nailed it. I forgot the doctor part.
That's right. You call him Dr. Larson.
As dumb as this sounds, he said something so obvious that I had never thought about. When you see somebody's knee go the wrong way in a football game, right? And then everybody runs to it.
Rondale White, yeah.
We get to see 1,000 replays, and then sometimes the TV crew will be like, all right, we're not going to show this again. That's so gross, or this or that. He says, the doctor said, a lot of times when they run out onto the field, they haven't seen a replay. They're just immediately reacting to a player's down. They're just told, hey, so-and-so's down.
They're starting from ground zero.
Or less than ground zero. Right. So they have to go on purely what the player is saying or what they're seeing right in front of them. So sometimes it's like, well, sure, if the stadium might be watching a replay 15 times, the people at home might be watching a replay, but we have no idea if it's his ankle, his shin, his knee, his thigh. We don't know.
Yeah.
So, they're one of their first jobs, I'm paraphrasing what he's saying now, is essentially getting the person to say the truth as fast as possible and then trying to discern whether or not they're lying. Because if somebody's like, I'm good, I'm good. Right. They're like, well, hang on a second. We need like 2 minutes to make sure that you're not just trying to get back onto the field because we don't know what we're assessing yet. So sometimes calming the player down is step one before even analyzing the actual injury. I just never thought of the fact that they don't get to see the replay.
Right.
They're not running out there with iPads. Sure. Right, or whatever, Microsoft Surfaces, whatever the deal with the NFL is.
Yeah.
Thought that was kind of interesting.
We, as a TV entity, we have been asked by teams to send them, after the injury, the next day, whatever, every angle we have of the injury happening, because then, like, especially a sprained ankle, let's say, because it helps them understand the severity of it, exactly which way it went. That helps in the recovery. So then they look at it in slow motion in every angle they can to best understand how the injury happened and what happened, and then help make them all better.
Yeah.
I was at the stadium, so I didn't get to see it, but did you guys see the Rondale Moore injury? Because Barrero and Gertzy yesterday said that the knee went in the wrong direction.
Didn't see it. Just saw him getting carted off.
I hate that, man.
Yep. The other thing that I thought that the doctor said that was interesting, and maybe this Rondale Moore is a good example, is Ben asked him if it was exciting. And I thought he was going to basically, go company line and go, well, these are people's careers, so I don't know if it's exciting. He was like, no, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Right. It's the puzzle solving aspect of it. Like, hey, I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to get everybody healthy and help people. But yeah, it's exciting. You're running onto the field trying to solve a problem. Right. Like, that's the right attitude. You can still be devastated for somebody and still get excited about solving the problem, solving the puzzle.
What an incredibly important job to have. If you think about you are one of 32 people. Obviously, there's more on your team, but you are in charge of an NFL football team with, millions of dollars on the line. And we saw how important it was with Teddy, how quick you have to act sometimes.
Well, because the nerve, I should say the blood flow could be cut off. You could lose a leg, right? I mean, any of those things.
Yeah, if you're not excited as you run out there, you're probably not in the right state of mind.
Correct.
Right? Like if it's just like, whatever.
You're like,
deal with
again?
This. Exactly right.
You're getting up all like,
I told you guys to drink more milk.
You got to be on edge.
I was having a dome dog.
That would be a good tweet from the guy.
Rondale Moore's getting carted off. I could go for a dome dog right now. Yeah. Bonus, you got to dip out.
I got to dip out.
Boney.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
TwinsDaily.com. I'm sure you've had nothing to write about the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been a real dull week. Real dull couple of weeks. TwinsDaily.com, ZoneCoverage.com, HockeyWilderness.com with the Wild coming up here.
Are you going to write a big article about how bad dude was on the Initials game yesterday?
Poor Glenn Perkins.
He just blew it.
Yeah, he was good the first time he played.
I know. I like that guy. What a sweet dude.
Yeah, I'm not even in the tournament this year. I've got no room to throw any shade.
Corey.
Going to be back next year.
All right.
Don't get shut out.
Don't stay up till 3 a.m. watching Green Day the night before.
Yeah, that was a pretty good excuse.
That's real good.
We've had 5 shutouts now, so there's guaranteed now 5 open spots next year.
All right, I'm back in for sure.
You are back in next year.
All right,
absolutely.
All right.
Johnny Bones, you're the best, dude.
Love you guys.
See you, man.
Bye.
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 All right, more with Marnie Gelner and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Ice Cube's Big 3 is the surprise hit of the summer. This Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern on CBS with playoff elimination on the line. The most physical, fiercest, and competitive basketball in the world. Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson must win to make the playoffs. And breakout star Dwight Howard of the LA Riot will battle Gary Payton's Boston squad in a do-or-die match for both teams. 6 teams are alive for 4 spots and all must win. There's no crying in the Big 3. And the no-holds-barred action starts Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Presented by iHeart.
Every day has a to-do list, but adding Enjoy Belvita to yours can help you knock out the rest of it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are a tasty and convenient breakfast option when paired with low-fat yogurt and fruit that provides steady energy all morning. While Belvita Energy Snack Bites give you the perfect mid-morning refuel. Best part, they both taste great. So make the most out of your morning with a bite of Belvita. Pick up a pack of Belvita at your local store today.
The day begins at the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club at Boston Logan Airport. You get the clam chowder. In San Diego, it's tostadas. New York, espresso martini. It's 10 a.m. Why not? It's the quiet before your next flight, the shower that resets your day, the menu that lets you know where you are. This is access to over 1,300 airport lounges and every Sapphire Lounge by the club. And one card that gets you in. Chase Sapphire Reserve, the most rewarding card.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
At Hill's Pet Nutrition, we know that pet parent guilt is real. Leaving too long, playing too little. New homes, new babies, waking them up when they look so comfy. Running out of patience, running out of treats. Running the vacuum! You can only do so much. That's why there's Hill's, science-led nutrition to help you give more love than humanly possible. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Find the right food at hillspet.com/science does more.